Hi everyone, this is Caleb from Research Methods, and today we're going to be talking about t-test, specifically between groups t-test. So if you haven't already dived in your book and you've done this test, I recommend that you back up and do the test before this, which is in between groups. So there is a large difference between the two. The tests are pretty much the same, but just how we talk about them and the statistics behind them are a little bit different. But for between groups, which is this video, I've put together some resources for you. So in the book, the chapter is 217 to 232. Those are the pages. It is a little bit of a lengthy read. You can probably skip through some sections that you don't need super bad. SPSS walkthrough is on page 224. I do recommend you using that walkthrough because it can be a little bit confusing when you're picking your variables, which one goes where, stuff like that. So just follow the steps. And then of course there's additional video I've added here. I went and watched this lady explain how to do a between t-test, and she's very entertaining, has a high-pitched voice. It's pretty good. I think it's about 4.5 minutes. So if you need an additional video, there it is for you. And today we are going to be using a data set that is from where we've been pulling most of the rest of our data sets. The link will be in the video description, so click that link, and then when you appear on the page, you want to download the SCENTS, SCENTS data file. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with you guys so you can see where I'm pulling. And you guys have seen this before. The link will be in the description. Go ahead and download SCENTS and open it up in SPSS. If you get this specific box, go ahead and just click no. Okay, so it looks like we have participants 21, and they're male or female, and there's a no scent and scent completion. Now if we look back at our data set, it says time taken to complete a maze with and without a strong scent. So I'm guessing this might be like rat data or something like that. I'm not too sure, but it will work for our purposes. Alright, so it's time to run the test. Let's click Analyze, and then Compare Means, and then we're going to go for Paired Samples t-test. Okay, so in this box we want to put the post-test variable in the variable 1 slot and the pre-test variable in the variable 2 slot. That may seem a little backwards, but we do this because SPSS subtracts the variable 1 from the variable 2, so we need to make sure we put our post-test first. So in this scenario, the task time with a scent is our post-test, and the time without a scent is the pre-test. Okay, now that we've done this, go ahead and click OK. Alright, here is the descriptives. We can see that, man, the time between the tests was really close. Like with a strong scent, you got 0.6 of a second more faster, so not a huge difference there. So I'm automatically just looking at the descriptives, I'm thinking this is not probably a significant test. 21 participants, decent standard deviation, that's okay. And here's the correlation between these two variables, test 1 and test 2, pre-test, post-test. In our specific example, that would be time completed with scent and time completed without scent. So we have 21, the correlation is 0.4, which is a decently strong positive correlation, and it is a significant correlation, but you have to understand this is not the t-test significance. This is simply the correlation between test 1 and test 2. So if you want to scroll down, we can find that final data, and this is where we're going to find our actual significance. So let's see here, 21 standard deviation, your t-test is 0.13, degrees of freedom is 20, that would be n minus 1, and then our significance is 0.8, so it's not significant at all, nowhere close. And you can kind of see that in these numbers, 48.3 and 48.9, there's not much of a difference between those two numbers, and so I would report that this is not a significant result, and that you would definitely need to change up some variables if you wanted to find significance. Perhaps a much stronger smell and a maybe an absolutely no smell, or some kind of difference between these variables to get these numbers a little bit more different. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have questions, concerns, comments, let me know and I will help you out. I hope you're having a great day. Bye bye.